Okay. So I was thinking about rearranging my pens and pencils, and I thought I would talk about why I don't feel guilty, because most people, after someone important dies, they just feel like what they could have done, what they did wrong, what was something they could have done differently. But I don't really have things like this, because I know I did everything for my mother. I was available all the time, day and night. Even at my work, I was wearing a little belt around my waist, and I kept my phone with me, even though at my work they don't allow it. But I worked there for 4 years now, and my boss is my second mother. So when my mother got into the hospital, they allowed me to have my phone with me, and every time my mother called, I just went, hid, and got the call, so I could always talk to her. That's where she called me when she panicked, when she got information that her tumor is very, very dangerous, and she needs a serious treatment. So yeah, I always lived my life like it's the last one. Yeah, they say it a lot, but a lot of people don't really think about it. They just, I found this with my pencils. They just want to do it, but they don't really do it. And I never ever, or I try to not to decide that I'm going to do it later, I will have time, I will do it tomorrow. I never do that. If I feel like I should do something, like send a message to someone or call someone, or I feel like I have to, I don't know, go buy food, or obviously not in the middle of the night, but I work in a store, so having food at home is not an issue. But when I feel like I have to do something for someone, or I just feel like I have to call someone or talk to someone, I just do it immediately. Or if it's the middle of the night, I set the message to a time frame, like to be sent in, I don't know, 4 hours if it's midnight, so they would get it. I'm emptying my pencil cases because I want to give them away. I decided to keep everything here because I just keep opening and closing them. I don't like to do this. I like to open one thing and have everything there. So I'm going to give these to my friend's friend. She has three kids. 2 of them are in school, so she will like them. Yeah, so I had thoughts after my mother died a few days later, but the only bad thought that I remember having was that I am next, I'm going to die next, because everyone around me who is older than me is sort of dead. My grandmother, who raised me, died last year in January. Yeah, I wasn't myself back in those days either, but she was very, very, very sick for years, 4 or 5 years. She was more than 5. She was unable to walk or do anything, basically. So her death was a bit easier because I know that she was tired. Sometimes even I am tired of life and I just want to go home and I mean back to the silence. But now that my mother's death happened 10 days ago, it's more than a week, I finally got to the point where I feel like I want to live. I want to feel good. I want to be able to be happy. I don't feel like my life has no use, because the first days, first couple of days, I felt like, what's life if we just die like that? And she had a huge collection, and I really hope that the thing I'm planning with my friends for my mother's memory will be real, because I feel like that's the last thing I should do for her, because I was there for her in her whole life. And even though I planned a lot of other things for her, like buying things and going to other places in other countries, I think she got everything. The only thing I planned was to go to Stockholm and to buy her a new phone and a new laptop. She never asked for any of these. These were just plans. So these are the 3 things that didn't happen. That's all. Everything else she got. She always had her things for her collection. My friend said it worth a lot of money, but I don't see money. I just see that there's no one who loves them anymore. So my mother's posters are still on the wall, and the pictures, I don't even know if I should take them down. So the fridge, the TV, the things in the house. Yeah, I think she had everything. Yeah, because on her last birthday I was in a big trouble what to buy for her, because she really did have everything. I kept asking her, and I kept asking her friends what would be a good present for her, but they had no idea. The first year when she moved here with me, the first 2 years, yeah, every time we went shopping or to the store, every time she saw something, she got it. Or if it was expensive, we planned it, and in a few months she got it. Now I have to go to the store and leave the things I think would make her happy there. So that's something I have to get used to, and I know that I can't prepare myself for the feeling once I go back to work and I come home and she's not here. So that's, I can't imagine that. I'm not even going to do that. That will be something new. That's going to happen when it's going to happen. I don't even want to think about it. So I put everything here, and these 2 are going to the gift section on the front Now I have these here. Yay. I also got this because I want to write a lot about her. There are things I don't want to record. I would rather write them down. I think that's all I planned for today. Yeah. I have so many empty boxes. I have no idea what to put into them. Like this. I bought it for my things. I love her. But I don't have anything to put inside of it anymore because I have so much space on this desk. That was my mother's. That I have no idea what to use my box for. Yeah, so I'm serious, live every day as if it was the last one. You can never know when will you not wake up anymore when you go to sleep, because that's what my mother did. I talked to her on Friday for 18 seconds. She fell asleep into the phone saying, let's rather talk tomorrow, and tomorrow never came. Hopefully she doesn't know about this. She's just sleeping or slept or whatever happens after that. Yeah, I'm a Buddhist. I have ideas about it, but everyone thinks differently. My mother agreed with the next life thing, but I was never sure what's in my head. She was not preparing to die, thankfully. So yeah, every time I wake up I feel like I am next. I'm going to die next. My brother is my only relative that's alive at the moment, who's blood related. And I think I always wish that my mother died before me, because I can't imagine her dealing with my death. I don't think she could have handled it, so I have to say I'm happy she died before me, but that's not really true. It's just an expression. It's a better situation. Not better. I'm glad she doesn't have to deal with any of her children dying, me or my brother. That's the positive part. Yeah, no. I can breathe again. I don't have the chest pain. I can still feel my heart being squished when I remember things, and I try not to think about her for most of the time, because I can feel that it's physically hurting me, so I have to give a break to my body. It's really hard when you try to control your mind, and it's just wrong. What would be my advice? Again, I don't know. I can't give advices. I'm simply I simply found that making videos like this, recording it, is so much easier than writing everything down, because it's just records what I'm telling, and that's that's all. It's recorded and it's stored. I watched my first video again and I can see the progress, so I'm happy for that. Yay, a message. Yeah, that's all. Don't put things into the future. Don't say you are going to do it later, because you can never be sure if there is an option for the later. You okay? Okay, I'm going back to watch the series I just found. I love it. It's about space and we love. Bye.